have a question for you. How do you find time for yourself if you're somebody who craves solitude and you're in a relationship? Well, that's me. I've been in a relationship for the last 14 years, but I'm also a highly sensitive, introverted person, and I'm proud of that. But that being said, I need a lot of time alone. And that could be challenging when you're in a relationship with another person. When that expectation of being in a relationship means that you're a couple and you do things together and you talk together and you eat together and you sleep together and you do all of the things, shop together, vacation together, socialize together. But that's not the way that I live my life. That's not the way that I can live my life and be a happy, productive, healthy person. So in today's video, I want to share with you the ways that I find solitude while being in a committed relationship. First way, I ask for what I need. It's simple. I just tell my partner, hey babe, I need to have some time alone today. And he's fine. He's fine with it. He goes about the things that he wants to do. He is a musician and he will go ahead and write his music or play music, or he will run errands, or he'll find some things to do around the house. And then what I get to do is I get to be on my own. I get to go out and run errands alone. I get to nap. I get to watch TV alone. I get to do all of the things, or any of the things, that fuel my need for solitude. The second thing that I do, craving solitude while in a relationship, is I keep my own bedroom. Now, this is controversial, I know. Many people have an issue with this, and they feel like if you're married or in a relationship, you're supposed to share a room. That's just some weird social construct that came together at some point in history. I'm sure there's information explaining why that is. I have a cat here with me right now who does not crave solitude. She wants something from me, so I'm going to go give it to her. Otherwise, she will be disturbing me while I'm making this whole video. Clementine, do you need to go outside here? Go on, go play. Okay, I'm craving enough solitude where that is going to be a problem for me. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Sorry about that. So I keep my own room. I have a room where I can go in and close the door and be alone. I get to sleep alone, which means that I can stay up as long as I need to, or I can go to bed as early as I need to without being interrupted. I can get dressed alone. I can decorate my room the way I need it to be so that I can have the most comfortable place of solitude ever and not have to worry about what somebody else's needs are. So that's number 2. Number 3, I don't know what number 3 is. Number 3 is having meals by myself. Now, I don't do this all the time, but since my son went off to college back in January and our household is kind of like schedules and routines have changed, I found a lot of joy in eating and she's back, in eating when I feel like it and eating the meals that I want to eat and not having to make a meal that everybody is going to enjoy. I just eat when and what I want on my own. And a couple of times a week, we might go out to eat together, or we might sit down to a meal together, or we might watch a movie together and eat in the living room. But the majority of the time, we eat on our own schedules. Now, by now you might be thinking, how the heck does this relationship work if you guys don't do anything together? We do plenty together. We spend a lot of time together. We spend time together in the evenings. We watch TV together. On the weekends, sometimes we go on walks together, or we go out for a meal. But because we are both in this relationship, we are both people who are okay being on our own, and I'm so grateful for that. It helps me, especially me, since I'm the introverted, highly sensitive one in the relationship. It helps to support my needs. And if my needs are supported, then my partner is also happier because I am happy. So don't you worry. We are doing just fine on this solitude-focused relationship. And believe me, I do want you to know that I've done it the other way. I've been in relationship where you spend every waking moment together and you do all of the traditional relationship things with your partner, and it didn't work. But this relationship is working for me. It's working for me this way because my time and my needs are respected. So those are 3 things that I do to ensure that I can have the solitude that I crave while in a relationship. If any of these things resonate with you, or if you have a question about how it feels to be in a relationship yet needing time on your own, you can drop that down in the comment section below, and I will be happy to entertain your question and engage with you down there. The 4th thing that I do when I'm craving solitude in my relationship is to get in my car and go for a drive. I love taking myself on drives, even if it's just through the neighborhood for a few minutes. Sometimes it's a drive to the coast, which is about a 25-minute drive for me. Getting in the car and listening to music and going at my own speed and being with my own thoughts is a wonderful way to respectfully find some time to myself. The 5th thing that I like to do is to just pop on my noise-canceling headphones and listen to a podcast. I might do that in the house. We might do that. I might put on my headphones while we're sitting on the couch together. My partner might be watching a movie and I have my headphones on listening to something or watching a video on my iPad. So we are together, but I don't need to be engaging in the activity that he's choosing to engage in. And that is really special to me because that lets me know how much he really understands that need is important to me, because he's okay with that. We're sitting together, we're being together, we're safe together. I'm just doing something different than he is. The 6th way that I find time to be alone, to handle my solitude within a relationship, is spending time going on walks. I love going outdoors in the morning or the early afternoon or after work and taking a walk and being out in nature. Although there are times that he and I take walks together, walking for me is kind of very meditative. So the solitude that I crave by being out in nature and being able to enjoy it at my own pace is very, very, very fulfilling. So those are some ways that I find solitude while within a relationship. I really enjoy that time, and it's really crucial for me in order to feel centered and whole and happy. If any of this resonated with you, or if you feel the same way about solitude, or if you want to share a way that you find solitude in your relationship, please drop a comment down below, and I'd be happy to engage with you down there. Go ahead and share this video with anybody you think might find value in it. Thanks for being here with me. See you next time.